So, you know, if somebody says money's an issue, well, you're going to save money with our shakes. You're going to save money. So what's neat about our company, going back to what I was saying, is that we have options for everyone. On the product side and on the business side, okay? If somebody, for example, says, well, listen, right now at this moment, you know, I'm like, there's no way I can find anything, or right now I'm not serious, right? I'm not ready to promote it at that level yet, you know, I need to build my belief somehow. You can get started, that person can get started with a basic kit of $49 and add one of the 4 kits, okay? FYI, for them to be active, they must get started with a $99 kit because it goes over this $125. Make sense? So if you sign somebody up that doesn't get started, what am I doing? If you start somebody up that doesn't get started with the executive success, which is what most people get started with, they get started with this, and they order a product, if it's not a $99 shake in addition to that, they're not active. That means they don't get paid. Okay? And for you, if they're one of your 3 people, even though you have 2,000 in volume, they're not active. Everybody clear on that? Might be a little too advanced. Okay, cool. Now, so the basic, if somebody gets started with that, they add one of the 4 kits and they can buy whatever they want. You know, I've got some folks that have come on the team that don't care for the BMW, they don't care for really promoting the business. They want to acquire customers. And you know, I've got a gentleman that got this and he loved the cookies. He bought like $1,000 worth of the cookies. So he signed up with a $49 plus $1,000 worth of the cookies. He didn't get a challenge kit. So we promote the 4 kits, but you can order something else if you don't want the kits. Okay? Most people though will get started with one of the kits. The executive success system comes with that transformation kit. It comes with the ViPack. It comes with samples. It comes with a success from home success media library. What am I doing? Success media library. Anybody into personal development here? Yeah, a few people. I know. It's funny because I've bought all kinds of CDs and stuff like that. I've spent thousands of dollars, and when I started delving into the library that they have an MP3 library, they have PDF of books and stuff like that. When I went in there, I was like, oh my God, I paid $99 for that. $150, $49, $29, $30. I start adding up over like $2,000 worth of stuff that I had bought. I was like, if my wife finds out about this, she's gonna kill me, you know. And it's in there. It's part of that package. Okay. So there's a lot of value there. It's also required for you to either get started with it or eventually purchase it, not upgrade, but purchase it to be able to qualify for our weekly pool, which I'll talk about, and to be able to participate in the BMW program. Okay. So if you qualify for the BMW as far as volume, but you haven't done this, they will not pay you the $600 bonus when you get the car. Okay? Capiche? Everybody on the same page? Some people are deer in headlights. Okay, so executive success system with samples is the same kit. They just give you a lot of samples. And I'll tell you who typically gets that. Either someone that says, you know, when I get in with the best, you know, the top, right? Or somebody that just needs a lot of samples because they're out and about and they meet a lot of people and they want to have product to sample. It just makes sense. You know, if you're going to go out, you're probably going to need some product to sample because people ask you, hey, let me try it, right? And you don't want to have the little pouch and you know, look like a drug dealer with powder all over, you know, falls all over the place. I mean, has anybody had that happen to you? Happened to me the other day with black pants. The whole thing was white. It wasn't cool. I didn't have the samples and the thing went, and then the black card. That's the other thing. So, so there you go. So that kits for. There's an option for that with samples. Woohoo! We got some folks from Tampa here. Yeah, baby! All right. That's business. I love it. So, number 1, you get started. Did everybody get the Getting Started training document? Yeah? Yes. You ready to pass it out? Okay. Yeah, so, number 1, meet your support team. And now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the business and interacting and getting going. Number 1, meet your support team. Everybody that's here should have the phone numbers of 3 people in their support team that can help them out. Now, not everybody that's here is part of our specific team, but I'm sure if you dug, you could get the numbers of 3 people in your organization. Specifically, the people on our team, I can tell you, you have to get it because, and there is, because I have 3 people, so that means that you guys have at least 4 people, right? Yeah. Minimum. So you want to know the names and numbers of the 3 people in your support team. Why? Because you may need to ask some questions. You may need to introduce them to someone. You may need to do some 3-way calls. You may need their support, okay? Meet your support team. Find out their numbers. Write it down. That should be one of the most important things. One of the most important things on your list is right away know who your support team is. Because as you get engaged, you can't do this alone. I don't do it alone. Every person I bring into the business, they're meeting 2 or 3. Joe, when you came in, how many people did I put you on the phone with?
At least 2, 3.
Yeah. That's this business, and I'm going to get into that. This business is all about third party. I don't go at it alone. I used to. I don't go at it alone. Because people do as you do, not as you say. So when you bring someone in, whatever you do to bring them in, they're going to do the same thing. And if they can't duplicate that, maybe your business is not going to grow. That was my story for 7 years. Okay. So make save the Visalus contact information. I mean, Visalus.com. The number's there. 877 Visalus. Anything you need, any ads. The company has 2 corporate calls. One is Monday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern, and that is more of what's going on with the company. You'll hear from the CEO, Chief Marketing Officer. You'll hear a lot of business building stories and promotions on that call. Monday night, 10 o'clock, never fails, every Monday night, 10 o'clock, unless there's a big holiday or something out of this world, every Monday night, 10 o'clock.
It's only at 10 o'clock, correct?
Monday at 10 o'clock.
Not after.
Monday at 10 o'clock.
Correct.
Thursday, there's one called the Body by Buy challenge call. That one's more product focused. You'll hear from different fitness trainers. More product focused. Maybe one of the doctors will get on and talk about the ingredients and some of the benefits of the product and stuff like that. So for more product education. So both these calls, Monday is business, Thursday is product, and that's a corporate call. That's in addition to any team calls there might be in the different teams and stuff like that. Okay, so everybody have the Getting Started training document. If you need the number, it's there. Okay, if you don't, get it from you, Brian, back there. Even move your hand. Next, set your 90-day goal. You know, when I got in, I just wanted to be able to put my size 30 jeans again on, right? 32. I wanted to be able to take off my shirt in the beat. I mean, I didn't know what the weight was. I just wanted to be slim and trim like I had been for many years. And you know, when you get married, you have some kids, life gets in the way, you get a little deviated. I mean, things happen, right? So I wanted to get back on track. So I did. Number 2 is become a rising star. Next, refer your 3. This is not required to become a director, to qualify for the car, become an ambassador. Okay, it's not required. I've had a lot of challenges because I am so excited about the business that everybody that signs up as a customer upgrades into the business. So that's been one of my challenges. And I'm just being frank. I mean, everybody sees my excitement and my passion. I mean, if you follow me on Facebook, I'm like a ping pong. I was in San Antonio, Atlanta. I'm going to Chicago next week. I'm going to Montreal. I mean, I'm all over. I'm going to Tampa to help these guys. I mean, we're all over the place because I know what we have in our hands. So, last I tell you, define your reason why. This business is we're building a volunteer army. Okay? People do things for their reasons, not yours and mine. Okay? When I sit down with someone, I always ask them, what do you want out of this? You know, when I actually sit down with them, what do you want out of this? Where do you want to go with this? Right? Because I want to know, I can't make Sergio come from Tampa to be here today. You know? I can't make him. But if Sergio tells me he wants to reach a certain income goal or something like that, and he says, how do I get there? I said, well, if you want to get there, you got to be here. Right? That's the only thing I can do. It's a volunteer army. People do things for their reasons, not yours and mine. So, in that same pretext, I'll just tell you, you know, we're dealing with people. People will come, people will go. People will say yes, people will say no. People will get in and do nothing. People will get in, do a little bit, and get out. I mean, it's 14 years I've been in this industry. I was talking to a gentleman earlier. I always like to see it. You know, guys, my mindset, I'm emotionally detached to who comes into this business and who comes out. Either you're in or you're out. I don't care. That's, you know, it's a volunteer army. I don't mind. You know, I don't take it personal. When I first got started, if somebody left, oh my God, are you crazy? Where are you going? What do you mean? And I was depressed. It was killing me. I understand what I have my hands on. If they don't, that's not my problem. It's theirs. This is 14 years. I know what good looks like. I found it. You know, this is my mind. I'm trying, you know, reading Freddy's mind. I found it. If Sergio all of a sudden is excited and he's not tomorrow because his nail broke or something, whatever it is, I'm not gonna take that personal. I know what I have my hands on. I gotta share this with more people. And guys, if you care about people and you know this product changes people's lives and the opportunities impacting people from a financial perspective, you're not gonna let one person hold you back. You gotta keep on sharing, guys. Do you think there's more than like 10 or 20 people that really need to improve their health or finances in this country? In Miami? In Doral? Hello? Look at this room, it's wide open. I mean, this whole market's wide open, guys. And so I understand that, and so I'm emotionally detached to who does and who doesn't. I know what I want, and I'm just looking for people for whom the timing is right in their life at this moment and are ready, willing, and able to take action now. The rest, I'll pray for them, I love them, I'll follow up with them, but I'm not worried about them. Whether they came in, they didn't, whether they said they were going to get in, they didn't. It is what it is. One of my superstars in a previous business joined me about 2 months ago. For 7 months, she told me no. some people that I've worked with, you know, when they have a scenario like that, they just stop operation. She's not getting in. If she doesn't get in, I can't operate my business, you know. Guys, you just got to keep on sharing. You just never know, guys. You just never know. I'm a firm believer that if you put it out there, if you want to find the right people, you'll get them. And in the process of sharing this message, I'll show you how. So the just did is important. You know, our whole concept, and I'm going to go through the thing. You guys saw this on the promotion, on the thing. This is how I'm going to explain the comp plan to keep it simple. You know, our whole concept is built upon 3 for free and stars and cars. That's it. Get everybody their money back, get them in a BMW, and then help them get everybody in a BMW. And if you help someone get enough BMWs in their team, they get a $25,000 check. You want more? You want to earn more income? Help more people get $25,000 checks, and then you get into a 6-figure monthly income. That's why we're doing so well. It's a very simple message as far as promoting the challenge and the opportunity. We don't have to get into 5% and 2% and 3% and stuff. Guys, it doesn't matter what a compensation plan pays out. There's some companies that pay way more than us overall, but they're not doing anything. I'd rather get paid a certain percentage and have a lot of people coming in than a big percentage and I'm just, okay, when somebody... That's what's happening here, guys. And we pay out very well, but I'm just saying. So 3 for free and stars and cars. Number 1, get your product for free. If you can get it for free, why not? And who here has their product for free? Remote. Awesome. Does it taste better?
Oh, yeah.
I love it. So your first goal, guys, obviously is to become a director. Knock that out. That's your first goal. I'm going to give you a game plan now. Knock that out. I had a couple meet me from Houston. Houston is about 3. It's like Miami to Orlando, the distance from Houston and San Antonio. Whenever I was there, Wednesday or Tuesday, when I was in San Antonio, Tuesday. She's following me on Facebook. Okay, so
I have people in Texas. I gotta know where they are.
Okay, so so I met with them. They drove, 3, 4, however long the distance was, and I sat down with them and I told them, this is what you guys got to do. You guys wanna, I'm gonna skip this money part. I don't even want to talk about money right now. Let's get to the car part. So they said, we want to make this happen. And I go, you guys want to launch the Houston market, which is wide open, there's nothing going on. I go, the first thing you got to do is, you got to lead by example. You've got to become a director. Get this out of the way. Get your money back. Number 2, you're not going to only enroll 3 people. We're going to get 6, 10, 20 people. But from here to the end of the month, which is Sunday, I need to bring in 6 people with the executive success system. They're like, okay, we can do that. I go, do you think they want to get their money back right away? He's like, yeah. You need to help them each get their 3 so they get their money back and you're qualified for the car. Guys, this couple's almost there. The first night, they called 3 people, boom, got their money back. They've already enrolled, I think they've enrolled their 5 or 6 already. Yeah. And they're on their way. They're fired up. That's as simple as this business is. I'm going to show you how to share it, but that's as complicated as this business is. So, you get your money back by becoming a Rising Star Director. You hope your people do the same thing. You qualify for the car. And then you just ask them, who else wants a car? Help all those people get in a car, and you're an ambassador. Now you start earning a 6-figure income. How do you earn a multiple 6-figure? You help more people do the same thing. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Okay. That's why we're growing so much. So it's as simple as stars and cars. You do not need to create a rising star, or you don't, one of the neat things about our compensation plan, it's not based on, I need these people to qualify for something for me to advance. Right? Like a lot of compensation plans, it's volume-based. However, isn't it nice for you to qualify and bring some people with you?
Yes.
Don't you feel better if you qualify for the car and you're earning an extra $1,000, $3,000 that the people you brought in made their money back and they're already cash flow positive, right? They're in the black. I mean, doesn't it feel better like when you bring them over and say, hey, here I got the car, that they got their money back?
Yes.
So that's why we promote it that way.